So at the end of 90 minutes, Asante Kotoko lose by 1-0 award. Bechim, a lot of comments and eba. At the moment, the Ghana Premier League, Bebiani Gold Stars is still leading after 10 matches with 24 matches to go. Shannon Somami, I got 24 matches. Yeah, about 34 matches. They got 24 to end the season. Gold Stars is leading with 20 points. So out of 30 points, Bebiani Gold Stars about home or lose 10. Then you get Nations FC with 19, Samates defending champions with 17. Heart of Lions coach Bashir Hayford with 17, same as Samates. Then when you Heart of Folk with 15, meaning has a lose half of the points are or more accumulate the total possible points or lose half. And Asante Kotoko with 15, meaning Kotoko so lose half. The points. And if you take the argument to the last 5 matches, Ayaba, Kotoko 4 points out of 15 in the last 5 matches. Which means that in the last 5 matches, team were picking the least number of points in the last 5 matches. Vision FC. There's a Kotoko picking just 1 point more than Vision FC. The team with the worst form in the Ghana Premier League in the last 5 matches. Nti Kotoko Karela in Suatremi Diama Omunyina pick 4 points in the last 5 matches. Chisanity. The last 5 na the anka baby Kotoko bedano. Kenya Kura. Well, we ended the game without scoring, and that would be the first observation. So, in the last 2 games, Asante Kotoko is without a goal. When we started the season, most of the matches are not Kotoko but a 1-goal project. At least Kotoko but nobody has a 1 goal. But now in 2 matches back to back, Asante Kotoko is without a goal. So the problem of goal scoring now the start the season now Kotoko a 1-goal project. Now in the last 2 matches, you are not even getting that 1-goal project for we to even jubilate over it. The last 2 matches you lose by 1-goal margin, and that's the first observation. In today's game, it's quite difficult. I mean, you talk about Camara's poor positioning, leading to Kotoko conceding the first goal. In the last 2 games, goals are Kotoko conceded ni boom. Oh, here Kotoko game on boy against the Heart of Lions. Poor kick from him, leading to Kotoko conceding. And then position and misjudgment. One judging who your ball no, he was off the line, and a ball no see that surprisingly, and a ball no see that Koto at him. It was a match, if we are being honest with ourselves. I saw improvement in certain departments of Asante Kotoko. Bechem had they did not dominate the game. I mean, Kotoko dominated this game. I mean, Kotoko played well. Sieka ball no waje o di ama onua ono so di ama wadane no saa yem pass ball ne dia. We must say it as a matter of fact that we saw Kotoko giving up a better output in the matches. No? The performance was better. Famame, the wadie yenko, that was better. The total play was better. But one thing was clear. The front line lacks proper finishing. And you obo by diagra, but 90 minutes now want to go. And that was what was happening. So there is the lack aspect where you can ask questions. So Kotoko had lack issues, but the finishing up front was not the best. To pack Famame was so Famame down home Antwi Yaya Lord Damwa, Patrick Esiedu, no, the usual. Awukye ba, Saka ba, but say yam fa ball into atrem no na ball na Kotoko ball enye ball a eboshe goal ni bi. Especially it drew near a bank opponent in 18 mo. I mean, I know I'm a catcher say Bechem United goalkeeper. He's a top goalkeeper. A catcher on Haruna. Even I went to the extent of Namebobo clean sheet in the Ghana Premier League. For you to understand, say, it's a Ghana League na bonoka goalkeepers so make keep clean sheet kese. We keep a 6 clean sheets. And yes, baby, and go stars a keep clean sheet. So Emmanuel Kobe, ebe frosro in terms of clean sheets. Because and baby and go stars. Ball Anto net omo eko ball 0-0 wenchi. With the young apostles. Inti Emmanuel Kobe beko 7 clean sheets. But Haruna Aziz of Bechem United, no 5 clean sheets, no cost 6. So I know I'm a catcher him. So he's one player that we should watch out. And eventually, we saw some of his saves when Obe slowed down to reduce the pressure. Kotoko build the muscle and all that. Kotoko need forwards. Abetamu were praying. Yehu enim ho. And then we saw one moment from Awukye where you were thinking say maturity be age, man. So I can say we hear Awukye free man. Why now the nekobo? So the issue of options also come into the conversation. Take Awukye out and who is best fit for the number 9 hono enim hono hwan. Peter Akwado, we all know that he's not matured. Ono kwa the best chances at Akoma. And this season ohunu so you can't play Baba Aya up front. So you have to risk with Jordan Emisa, who is a young player. Na so you realize that Kotoko, Abdul Karim Abdurrahman Yakob, Kebi Asabri no kobetimi abebobi. The US trip issue comes back. Kono no koyen Kasabri betimi abebobi. Because maybe at the technical team felt or Betamo or Awukye or 2 or 3. Free bench, so you see that multiple factors. And again, now you cannot talk about Ogum Bebre, because clearly it is a team no or the BBC yem pushy, yem try, let's see what we can do. But re-echoing things from the past. So Camara, well, not the way he started. Don't forget that Kotoko first came away against Karela. A different opinion about him. I mean, that day Kotoko keep clean sheet. He won the man of the match because he lived up to expectation. He played so well, and that is not the story today. Modern morning nyene. Basa. So what I say. Andrews Intimenu, he will still protect the and said no defense and yet Intimin say a 3 back. Because mistakes from the 3 back. I mean, Bechem United and Shadan Kase, Oma Boshot be, Oma Yebi now Yema show. Say a Bobo no say Sikotoko Sosa. You don't see that. You cannot talk about the 3 back. But the point is, say check recent matches are Kotoko now Kotoko conceded 7 goals. So it means that league, Oma conceded no Kotoko account. I mean, no check out of Lions are conceded 4. Samates are conceded 5. Nations are conceded 3. Babian Go Stars are conceded 3. That is why these teams are up there. But Kotoko's inability to keep the back intact in the last 4 games was you are conceding in the last 4 games. We have an issue up front. You attack in intimidation, and you are conceding in the last 4 games. And sadly, the last 4 games goals now Kotoko are conceding, and it goes out of individual mistakes. And your opponent creating decent chances, either poor positioning, poor anticipation from the goalkeeper, or lack of communication. Sanyo Manana leading to the kind of goals I could call concede. Shebaseke Gui, Ferikasari Yibono, defense nije jina panet or net. We went to Accra, Bele pass ne aje, ni a boss shot, Asare no pie na net. Legon City is a far ball macross, so one player, Ejina Kotoko players me and some no pie to atenem. He reacted faster than them. Then he have Heart of Lions. Camara clever na kudi obi junior abashe enene ya bobo na Camara jina nenim na afa na chi akwakoto. So you see these kind of goals that we are conceding, they are clearly avoidable goals. And sadly, when you start losing, it affects the total confidence around the team. Team nankasa jidie omumu jidie no kofom. And the Saha again pani say afeni adru match day 10. So it is expected senka team 8 players for NL here. Camara new player, Lord Amwa new player, Patrick Esie the new player, Ablo new player, Samba new player, Emmanuel Antwi new player, Saka Dauda new player, Elvis Chiba for new player. So more old no 3 Blay in team Yaya 3 old players as against 8 new players. So what you can be expecting yourself? Kaya starting league, and then I'm say players name mono doors, come over area. So the idea is that most of the players got to start when you have 6 or 7 new players. And think at the end, say, come that time no more say 1-1-1 no. Kasabre ye do match they bear 10. Come up bomb watch it. They've been in game situations. They've seen it in the matches, And cafe na team no money be the ebe peja. Till you start here na one goal. We're telling people to react because or relax because we felt that after bear match day 8, match day 9, match day 10 there, na team no bond na peja na cafe ne jana so. Surprisingly, yeah, quite a minimum ne jano airdrop it. And that is where the issue is. You struggle. I think say next game is against Nations. Next game is against Nations. Harding. March the 11th, had to Fook. Ebeko Karela. Samates, Ebebo Young Apostles. That's the good news for them. Ebebo Young Apostles. Then Kotoko Bebo Nations. Where is 16th and 17th? And everybody these matches. Now, Medium Abebo home against the Piano Gold Stars. So, Kawo Shelly table ne dia. Heart of Lions kwa away, Hearts kwa away. Samates neighbor home. Nations kwa away, Piano Gold Stars kwa away. Tinka, it's a time that we can catch up. So what you say? Because teams net die surrounding in with the exception of Samates will be a quite away. Samates neighbor home against a year March the 11th. Samates neighbor home against Young Apostles. Go Stars a Kotoko. Has a call Karela. Then you get a year Nations on a Kotoko bebo. So if we want a movement and Heart of Lions air call a year March the 11th. Omo ba Accra, omni Accra Lions abebo. So, we have the opportunity to catch up with them. Because Nations were 19, Kotoko 15. A win for Kotoko against Nations will mean that you will close to points from 4 to 1. So, I think moving forward, at the moment, we have to come back to the drawing board and see how best that this week Kotoko players may have more confidence back. They can limit the individual errors. They can be clinical up front and not just play, but clinical up front. Don't forget that at the same time, Ghana, Angola, 15th. What it means is that you might lose Emmanuel Antwi. 15th. Yes. There's a Friday. Na Ghana ne Angola. and an entry and a call up. So it means that in the next game we will lose Emmanuel Entry. So hopefully, let's just hope that next game now better more a bit me about. Because if you are losing Entry, you are losing Amwa. I mean, we are here to see Kotoko play without Entry. So Kotoko started bona Entry Abobi. We are here to see that. And we are here to know a player who can fill that vacuum. I'll be jato in case such a thing happens. SMP. It's going to be a long week. Very long week. The NHS and Yoma, but today's game, I think we lack maturity up front, which shouldn't have been so because so Cheba for Awukye, if I were too quiet or ba, I don't know why he's not getting his. Because a matured players, no. Ontimi nyehwe kura na bo ne be topo na numa kwa be fa so abo ahye ne de we mesho. That's what mature players here. The matured players normally we raise questions about their fitness, but not their intelligence and their technical ability. Because I know the and that they simple, but that is not the story. I know that anymore at the moment. Well, but Nyamemfa team ni bedra sundwem ni say week where things will be positive and we can see betimi anya a better results against Nations. But the record is that Nations FC is the best team, away team in the Ghana Premier League. Nations for any omobono. They are the best away team in the Ghana Premier League. So that's next week. They have 10 points in their away matches. We need 3 away games. Oma share Diana, Oma share Dreams, and Oma share Karela. Oma share Diana or Doma, Oma share Dreams, Oma share Karela. Their only away defeat was a year Midiema and a show 1-0. So they are the best away side. Again, I'm gonna say the most goals in the Ghana Premier League, Nations FC. Most goals in the Ghana Premier League this season. And they've considered the least number of goals in the Ghana Premier League this season. How many goal stars now consider the least number of goals, which is 3-3. So the best defense and the best attack, and also the best away side, and I could coordinate next week. That is to tell you, say, you're in fan of Fosa, I say week we know, can be different for Kotoko. Talking about a defense of, fortunately, Kotoko lose Emmanuel Entry, no. Nations FC will also lose Razak Simpson. But what I say, Kotoko be lose Entry, Nations will lose Razak Simpson. Sana community. Balance. But still, they are the best away side, the best attacking side, and the best defense in the Ghana Premier League. The last 3 games, the form guide in the last 5 games, Kade will be on top. In the last 5 games, the best sides in the league are Nations with 10 points, last 5. Heart to Folk with 10. There's a Has Jana so in the last 5. Samates with 10. And Heart of Lions with 10. So the team with form in the last 5 was 8 goals were considered 2. Or none of them be next week. But we must come together as a family. I don't think we should go at Ogum. Week with the Ogum Simbia. Now Obuasi against Nations. You bet me I say you bet me bouncing back. Nah, it do say now you need something to turn the whole thing around. You been done. Oh, bibi timi dane prekope. A dane sabun se na results positive na starteba. And that is what we need at the moment. So, I'm not a happy day, but we'll do more discussions on Kotoko later. Bye-bye.